Hospitality isn't about having enough. It's about bringing what we have to him. In John 15:5-8, it says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up, thrown into the fire, and burned. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. If we are not with Jesus, then we're useless. We're burned up. But if we are with Jesus, we can bear much fruit, showing ourselves to be his disciples. In other words, we go to him before we go to them.
And sometimes bringing what we have to Jesus means letting go of something else. Because if we're honest, it's not always that we don't have time. It's that our time is already filled with things that we have decided matter more. Even when the disciples didn't want to, even when it didn't make sense, Jesus led them to serve anyway. And in doing that, they discovered something. What feels insignificant in our hands becomes enough in his. Jesus takes our willingness to be obedient and does extraordinary things beyond what we could ever think or imagine. What we see here is that obedience to him is the key. Just going to him first and seeing what he'll do with what we have.
So again, even when we feel like we don't have enough, even when we feel like we're too tired, when we can't see how it's going to work, Jesus isn't asking us to figure it out. He's not asking us to come up with the plan. All he's asking us to do is be obedient to him. And let's be honest, I don't think this is going to be enough. Sometimes is masking the harder question. And instead, what I might need to give up is what? To make space for it. What are you filling your time with that you really shouldn't be? What's something else that you need to give up in order to make it happen? Sometimes it's going to cost us our preference, our comfort, our schedules, sometimes even good things. They're just not the most important things. And we have to trust, really trust, that he can do more without what we would prefer in our lives than what we can do by keeping it.